Brother Kasha Kwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Achapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, this is going to be a short lesson, but pretty much going on to how prophecies are coming to pass quick, which makes it feel like time is being shortened. But in a sense, it's really the prophecies are going back to back to back. And, all prophecies haven't been fulfilled. So time's going to feel like it's going to go quicker, even though there's still 24 hours in the day. The time doesn't move, it stays the same, but it seems like it's faster because the prophecies are coming to pass quicker. All right, so this is Romans chapter 13 and 11. It says, "And that knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep. All right, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe." So what that's saying is pretty much today. Let's take today. We believe we're going to be out of here soon, and then more prophecies start popping off quicker. And like next week, we believe that we're out of here way sooner than what we did a week ago. You see what I'm saying? It's still a week passed, 7 days passed, 24 hours each day, still the same. But the prophecies are coming past quicker. It's not like the Lord is making daylight only 6 hours out the day. No, it's not. It's still 12 hours or so of daylight in the day and 12 hours at night, still 24 hours on the measuring clock. But in a sense, it feels quicker. Perfect analogy. If you at work, right, and it's a slow day, you get in at like 9 o'clock, you leave at like 6. That's your shift. It's a slow day. That day is going to feel long as hell because nothing really happened like that. You weren't busy. You weren't distracted from time, you could say. From looking at the clock, you get there at 9. Nobody comes in to, do anything for 2 hours. Them 2 hours are going to feel like a lifetime. Now, say you get to work and it's busy as hell and you just doing stuff. Next thing you know, it's lunchtime, 1 o'clock. You're like, oh shit, where did time go? Because you were putting in work. You were busy. You're making things happen. It's the same thing in the sense of the prophecies. The scriptures, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it real quick. It's in the book of Psalms. Salakia. I know this is going to bring up a lot of stuff, but let me go to Psalms. Let's see. Give me 1 second. There you go. Psalm 119 and 26. It says, "It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law." So, right, it is time for thee, Lord, to work. So the Lord is putting in work by making these prophecies come to pass at a quick pace. You see? Well, you may wake up on Monday and next thing you know, it's Sunday. And you say, man, that week went by quick as hell. But you're so indulged in prophecy that it feels like the week was a day. Like I said, it doesn't mean you still don't have 24 hours on the clock. You see what I'm saying? That's going back to that analogy. Just because you're so busy, you got in at 9, now it's already 1 o'clock, but it only felt like you're there an hour, doesn't mean you're still not working your 8, 9, 10-hour shift. It's still the same amount of length of time, measuring wise, but it just feels quicker. It's the same thing in the sense of the prophecies. Now let's go to Matthew chapter 24 and 22. It says, "And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. How are the days shortened? By more prophecies coming to pass quicker. Okay? And the Lord is always working on his time. All right? Let's see. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 4 real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and 37. It says, by measure hath he measured the times. Right? Has he measured the times? Okay? And by number hath he numbered the times. Okay? So he's numbered the times. So he's measured the times and he's numbered the times. And doth not move nor stir them. So with that being said, time, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3, whatever, that's a measure of time. All right? It says, and it doth not move or stir them. So in a sense, it's still 24 hours at the, on the clock. Okay? It's not like you wake up on a Monday morning at 9, and then you get up, and by the time you're done taking a shower, it's 3 p.m. No, it's not like that. And plus, we're on a different, time than the Heavenly Father as well. Okay? Yes, there was in the script where the Lord held the sun, because he can do anything he wants, but it's not right now. It hasn't happened in your lifetime? No, it hasn't. Can the Lord do it? Yes, he can. All right? So in a sense, when you feel like time is speeding up, like, 60 seconds really isn't 60 seconds, it's 30 seconds. No, that's not how that's not how it is. It's just because the prophecies are moving way quicker than what they were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, prophecy wasn't moving as fast as it is today. You see? So the days are being shortened because prophecies are coming to pass, which in a sense, the prophecies are a part of a plan. Usually a plan has steps to it. Okay? And if you keep up with prophecies, matter of fact, I'm gonna get a quick precept. If you keep up with the prophecies, you can see what the Lord's plan is. Okay, to an extent. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus 39:1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecies. So if you're occupied in the prophecies and seeing what's come to pass, you can see the plan of action of what the Lord's going to do. Therefore, we can kind of, have some good hypotheses or, guesses. That's when you hear a lot of men say, I'm speaking as a man, you can hear a lot of guesses like, so this happened and, this came to pass in Isaiah. So I might think this might happen next because the scriptures say this, that, and the third. You see, you're gauging the time frame of things. Okay. Back to Matthew 24 and 22 says, except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So let's get this in a different translation real quick. Matthew 24 and 22. It says, unless those days were cut short, right? So still 24-hour days, but so the day will be cut short when the missiles hit. All right. We're not going past that day after the missiles, if you see what I'm saying. We're not going to be in slavery any extended amount of time. Those days are going to be cut short, right? It says no one would be saved, right? Because Esau is running amok right now. And if Esau stays in his seat, he'll end up killing everybody, including himself. So the Lord knows that because Esau is a violent man. He knows that. So therefore, he ramps the prophecies. Okay? He ramps the prophecies up quicker. Even though I say he ramps the prophecies up quicker, it was all designated to go like this. All right? It was all his plan to go like this. That brings us back to that 2nd Ezra 4, where we can ground ourselves in a sense, because we know the Lord's working how he had it all planned out in the first place. So in the first place, the Lord meant when we came to the end of times, he meant to speed the prophecies. It's already been written. So we're in the part where prophecy is going to go by, boom, 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 and we're going to be like, oh crap, and it's going to feel like time is being shortened when it's really not. It's just the prophecies going faster. So it says, unless those days were cut short, no one would be saved, but those days will be cut short because of the elect, right? For the elect's sake, to get them the hell up out of this place, So in a sense, when you feel that feeling of, man, where did these days go? Man, where these weeks? And usually when you get older, you feel like that too, because when you get older, what happens? You get more understanding as you progress in life. You get understanding from the experiences and the wisdom that you have gained from being in life. Therefore, things tend to go faster. You might be 25 one day, and next thing you know, you wake up and you're 30 years old. It's like, damn, where did the time go? You see what I'm saying? It feels like time moves fast because a lot of things are being done. The world is shifting in patterns that it's so many stuff has come out. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with, especially if you are occupied in prophecy. If you're occupied in prophecy, Romans 13 and 11, you're going to feel that more and more and more each day. It's like, dang, a week ago, I believe we were, now I kind of think differently. You see what I'm saying? Because we're going into a quote unquote new week. Esau, Sunday is the start of Esau's new week. And it ain't no telling what can happen between this week, which we could have, the world can have another contraction, because the scriptures talk about like a woman in travail. The world could have another contraction, and it could feel some big event could happen this upcoming week. Shit, today, something could happen, and you're like, oh shit, okay. Now we getting out here way sooner than what I believed. You see? So that's why it feels like time is just still got 24 hours in the day, but it's just the prophecies are coming to pass quick. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace or salutation to the elect 144. Brother Kashapon, to the next time, say shalom and repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what we believe.